Hello, hello, hello.
We live?
Should be.
Still laughing at your comment there.
What?
Drum roll, please. Funny.
We're here. Who do we have? Let's see here. Busy little house. Couldn't stay to watch, but try to stop in. Thank you for stopping by early. And Wendy, thank you. Deb, Simple Grower, thank you very much. Sharon, thank you also. Diana, Justice Acres, welcome and thank you. Shelly Scott, hello, hello. Thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
Molder.
Deb's letting the ads run. We appreciate that too, actually.
Yep.
But it's also okay if you don't want to, but you know.
Yeah, I usually turn off the pre-ad on the live, but I think I forgot to this time.
Yeah.
Just actually got it set up an hour and a half before, 2
Yep.
hours before, something like that. We've been busy today,
We have been.
so I didn't get it set up as early as I normally do.
He's weird. He likes to spend his birthday
Hey, Don.
doing chores and working and stuff. It kind of makes you feel a little happier. So we just did that as a family.
Just guilt them into helping me.
Everybody did it with a good attitude today.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Got a lot done. We didn't get everything done we wanted to, but
But we got
we got things
some
done
stuff.
that needed to be done.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lynn. Yeah,
The birthday video.
that was
fun.
that was good. Hey,
That was
Jonathan.
fun. I'm thankful for everybody who helped out with that.
Yeah, I am too. Appreciate
Yes.
it. So, it was a surprise. So, and I'm not real big on surprises. So
No, and I usually cannot pull them off. Like, I'm not good at surprising.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, back to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's all right. It'll be a short week. I'm taking off Friday.
Are you off this Friday too?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember which Fridays you're off. You're off
So we'll
most
have plenty
of them.
of things to get done. So, hey, Ryan and
What's
Tamara.
Weather
thank you.
like.
Ecocentric, hello. I think in the 50s all week.
Is that not bad?
Yep.
Especially for December.
So, and I think there's little slim chances of rain, but we'll still be able to get stuff done.
Yeah.
So, Brett, happy birthday, yo coot. Thank you. I've successfully caught you again. Don't let me pass you.
Yep.
Mama Kay?
Everybody probably knows who Brett is, but if you don't, check out Starred Homestead.
Yep. Yep.
And he's the one who started off that fun little birthday
Yep.
video.
He was, I guess you said the kids wanted his first.
Yeah, they did. They did. We were deciding what order everything went in.
Yeah. Yeah, so Mom Kay likes the
Oh, yeah.
quote behind us.
Thank you. Yeah, we like it a lot too.
Sharon says, what presents did you get? So,
Well, the video was one of your big
Yeah, the
surprises
video.
that we did
Yeah.
with lots of help from friends.
yeah.
And we didn't really do.
Yeah, for us, we
presents
don't
from
do a whole
us,
lot.
yeah.
The kids, like the little one, she makes a card and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So,
Made your
yeah, I made the,
traditional birthday dinner.
yeah. So my grandma used to make, she called South of the Border chicken all the
Mm-hmm.
time. So, and we just make it once a year because it's really not that good for you. I mean,
It's
it's
not.
good, but
I could probably honestly adjust it to make
Yeah.
it healthier, but it's one of those things that it's grandma's recipe and you don't mess
Yeah.
with it. You leave it alone.
so it's plain tortilla chips on the bottom, and then of course we cook one of our chickens and debone it, but then mix it with cream of celery, cream of chicken, and rotel, and then put that in the middle, and then melt. That's a sliced American cheese over the top. That's and that's just the way she always made it. So we keep
Yep.
everything the same because we know it tastes a little different if we changed it. So
Yeah.
made that, and then we got a bread pudding
Bread pudding's waiting.
that's waiting on us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
have
we've got
that with
ready.
some coffee afterwards.
Yeah.
So busy little house made it back. Let's see, Brenda. I don't know if I caught you there. Lori. Farmstead Talk. Hello. Anna.
Abby's got a birthday coming up Saturday.
happy early birthday. I'm sure we'll see y'all before
I will
then.
be 15 on Saturday.
We'll see you on one of your live streams.
Oh, yeah.
I caught everybody. There's Kira. Thanks, Kira. Thanks for contributing to the video also.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Oh, no. I thought he had a joke. He said, how'd your homemade cream of celery turn out? Well, for that, we use the canned stuff.
Yeah. I actually have used the homemade.
She
I've
did.
watched from y'all's videos when I needed something.
Yep.
Cream of mushroom, I think we needed.
Yep.
So
Yep, we have
we
used
did do that actually right off your video.
Yep, so.
Yep.
But yeah, for the cream of chicken, cream of celery.
This recipe,
That's why
I
that
just
recipe's
don't-
not so good for you.
It's really
it's
not.
all the processed stuff. It's the tortilla chips and the cream soups
Yeah.
from a can and the sliced cheese.
Yep. I just don't mess with it because it's the once a year and it's his birthday dinner and it's the one his grandma always made. So I just leave it just the way she had it.
Hey,
so.
Josh. Hey, Patty M. Patty M.
Hi. Yes.
Thank you very much for the gifts. We got those and greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
And
Funny thing is, I actually accused him of ordering stuff because we were talking about not ordering anything for a little bit. Christmas is coming up. Let's, be smart and whatever. And we come home and there's a package on the porch. And I was like, what did you order? I was kind of
I didn't
griping
order
at him.
nothing. She said, well, maybe the kid did. And I saw it said, it's
Yep.
priority mailbox. I don't think so. So
Nope.
opened it up and thank you. Thank you very much. We greatly appreciate that. So it's all very, very timely for the season. So
Yeah, it works good. Lori Tanner's 41st wedding anniversary is tomorrow.
congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. That's great.
Yep. Yeah, we've got a little ways to go. We'll hit 25 on our next one.
It's 24 in October, so
Yep.
this will be a little bit for us.
Brett, sorry to disappoint my question not being a joke. Yeah. I had to stop everything. I thought we had a dad joke.
Yeah.
I think where did I put one on one of the responses? Oh, it was.
It was our friend Christy.
Oh, that's right. She said, "Keep up the dad
keep
jokes."
up the dad jokes. So you responded with
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
So,
That's funny. Yeah.
and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I do. What did the bald guy say when he got a comb for his birthday?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. I'll never part with it. Oh, that's pretty good. I can relate.
Parts going on. That's funny.
Cream soups are easy. Use arrowroot powder in mind to avoid the GMO cornstarch.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did that, and I will probably. I just.
Yeah,
tend to
Lynn, go
not-
ahead and ask your question. See if we can answer it. Editing question.
Ask. I'm still learning.
And I've got my little routine on how I do it, so I may
Yep.
or may not be able to answer, but we'll try. And we got several people in here that all the moderators have channels. Several other people have channels, so surely somebody can get you an answer. So. Laura was in Washington State over the Thanksgiving week. Had fun. Yeah, I was watching a live stream today. Nick Ager and Paul Gauchi. I don't know if you're familiar with Back to Eden Gardening.
Mm-hmm.
Nick's got his channel is the Back to Eden Gardening, and actually it's growing Back to Eden is his channel.
Yeah.
And was watching that and the difference in weather up there and down here. They're up there in the Pacific Northwest, so well, they can grow a lot of good stuff up there too.
Yeah,
So.
probably so. Hi, Josh.
Mama
I guess
Z's.
you've been in. I just now
Yeah.
saw.
Yeah, I said something earlier.
I'm slow.
I probably yelled over you.
Our weather is insane here. We were talking about that with even our kid the other day. That like if we don't have the whole nice temperate.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a little more
We have
drastic swings.
temperamental. That's what we have.
Anyone ever try roasting Romanesco? We haven't tried it. All I have choppy stutter playback, reduce the size and resolution, and can't figure out what to do. Having problems with Premiere Pro in this issue. So if it's on a transition on choppy stutter playback and it's from the same clip, it'll do that until you render it. So if you've taken one main clip and cut it up and then blended those together with cross dissolves or anything, you'll get that choppy stutter playback while you're trying to watch it until you actually render the whole thing. So if you have rendered it and made a video and it still does it, that's something different. So and it should give you a warning if you're overlapping identical frames. So hopefully that helps. We're doing good, Mama Z's.
Mama Z's hit 312 subs today.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Kira's making dinner, but she's listening.
What you making? Got to get into our regular food talk.
Yeah, you got to make her come back to the keyboard.
Yeah.
A clay bank. Yeah, so if you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. I don't think it takes that long around here.
Oh. We might get a whole day with it. Well, no. I was about to say with normal weather, but then the next day will be something totally different.
That's all.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We were joking, if you can learn to grow food in Oklahoma, you can grow food anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's winter today and summer tomorrow. 5
Food
minutes of
Force
spring.
next door had Cincinnati chili tonight. I'm guessing that's the version with cinnamon in it.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so. It's usually really fine ground and then cinnamon in it. And some
Okay.
people use that over the spaghetti and stuff like that. So.
Alrighty. Busy Little House says, oh no, I need to grab some snacks. We're going to start the food talking again. We always get off on what everybody's eating or desserts or whatever.
Len says, rendering in pieces does improve, but still dropping some frames. Quick tip, maybe once you get the whole thing kind of lined out there, go up to sequence, drop down to render in to out, and it'll take it a few minutes. It'll render everything in your sequence folder file there. You should have all green. If it's all green, it should work fine. So you should send me a message or something. Email through email John at heirloompermaculture.com. I can try to help you work it out.
There goes Deb making everybody else look bad again. Look at everything she's doing.
What's she got here? Bake 6 loaves of rustic white bread, 6 loaves pumpkin bread, beef jerky, dehydrated apple. Still need to make more grape jelly tonight. Yeah, we were going to can some tomatoes this weekend. We never got around to it.
Yeah, we didn't get that done.
Cinnamon and cocoa powder served over spaghetti. So yeah, that's right. I didn't know about the cocoa powder. I was like, maybe I did, but I thought cinnamon was in it.
Yeah, we've done that before where we put the cocoa powder in the chili. We do that actually quite a bit.
I do
Cocoa
that.
powder, yeah, a lot.
Not
Just
enough that you can really
necessarily
taste it. It's just, but the Cincinnati chili, you can definitely tell it's something different.
Yeah.
We're going to the Shindig next year. I'm thinking it depends on the. I mean, I know when the dates are, but that's a very busy few weeks right there.
We have a couple of birthdays.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff going on, and oldest, it's her senior year, so
Yeah.
she's got a lot going on. Actually,
I mean,
that
something
month,
will have to keep us from going. I
Yeah.
think we have intentions of going.
Yeah, it's in the plans right now.
And we'll have to decide pretty quickly because if we do go, we'll probably be a vendor again.
Probably.
Sell plants.
So we need to get the comfrey going.
Yeah, so we'll need to get a bunch of stuff going in the greenhouse, which I guess we could do that anyways. But
Yeah.
just gotta be careful about overcommitting use of the greenhouse and then it not
Yeah.
be for that. So because
Right.
we're gonna have to get a lot of stuff going this year to meet our personal food objectives. So we've got to be very deliberate with the square footage in our greenhouse. Which is actually where we started work today, was to build more shelving in the greenhouse, and then
we got
distracted
sidetracked on cleaning.
looking for materials and cleaning up stuff, and ended up it just being a kind of an outdoor housekeeping day.
Yeah. Coming to the Bayou Bash for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
That has already been spoken for. It's on the calendar.
Yeah, I put it on the calendar. Mama Z said they'll be at Shindig.
We have plans to right now, and if we go, we'll go as a vendor, just like we did last year. But
Hopefully just do enough as a vendor to pay for our trip. So
Yeah.
it's kind of usually the objective. So
Yeah.
Hi, Christy. Thank you. Did you see my dad joke response to you? Hopefully in your comment. So, I told it a little while ago. So
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna have to back up and see what Deb's talking about making.
She's talking about the bread, that rustic bread.
Okay.
Somebody asked her what does rustic mean, so she's talking about that. I made actually quite a bit of bread this weekend too.
Well, you did the cast iron. Well, you didn't do Dutch oven. Did you do Dutch oven? Yeah. So
Yep.
very similar.
I did 2 just regular sandwich loaves, and then I did the one
Like
artisan
that.
type, yeah, like that kind of loaf.
Kira's recipe.
It is. Kira's recipe has actually made it into my recipe book now. I have it written down. It's
Thank
in my
you,
regular
Spider
book.
Monkey.
So, yep. And I just put down like the base recipe so that I can decide if I want it to be jalapeno cheddar or just white or whatever.
Yep. Once you get the basic
Yep.
thing to work, or once you get that going, then
Yeah.
you do whatever you want to.
Yeah.
And says she's gonna have to buy some comfrey. All right. We'll bring plenty.
Yeah.
I think we'll bring more elderberry.
I know. I was
This
surprised
time.
about that last year. We brought a lot of comfrey and some elderberry, and we sold all the elderberry really fast.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Chris, you would see your joke. You see what she
Pathetic.
said. That's funny.
That was a good dad joke. Sharon says never seen potatoes being canned. You can see that.
I haven't ever tried to can potatoes.
Haven't tried to can them, but you used to eat canned potatoes all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't. We haven't personally done any canned potatoes.
Honestly, we haven't grown.
We haven't grown enough to need to because we wipe
Right.
them out before they go bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should grow more, but we
Yeah.
haven't done
Well,
that yet.
we thought this year we were going to grow a lot more.
We did.
They
We
just
planted
did not
a
produce
lot. Well, it's
well.
because the spring was so wet
Yep.
that it just didn't really. It didn't do good. We're almost at 100. Have you been practicing your dance moves? I don't know what count you're looking at.
We're watching the count over here. I'm not taking your word for it. Ryan and Tamron, no, we haven't sold any elderberry online. We shipped some comfrey plants once. Tried that, and it worked out all right.
Comfrey plant did okay. The root,
Yeah,
I think,
it
does
was
better
root
just because
cuttings.
the plant.
And then we've done straight
gets-
root cuttings.
Yeah, we've done that.
Elderberry, I mean, you could do root cuttings. There's a lot of different ways
Yeah.
to do those. We usually do just the root cutting, start it, and sell the plants, the starts. I know Brett, he sells cuttings to begin to root. He sells those in by the bundle, and that's another great way to do it. So, yeah, there you go. They have elderberry start kits on their Etsy store. So be sure and check that out if you're wanting to just make syrup right away. Then if they make it back up to the Shindig or down at this Bayou Bash, I would. Timing should. I don't know if the Bash. Brett, do you sell the cuttings at the Bash? I don't know if that's a little late in the year. It's getting right in close to middle into summer. I mean, it probably still work. It's kind of a rough time of year to try to start them. Tougher, but definitely in the spring it works great. So
Josh doesn't think we have enough comfrey.
hey Janet.
Do you think we have enough comfrey?
I don't know if you can ever have too much.
I don't know either. We have plenty, and we always start more.
Yeah.
In fact, I've got a pot in the greenhouse where I was doing some root cuttings and just cutting off the nicer pieces to ship, and I was throwing everything scrap just in a pot, and I just tossed some dirt in there on top of it so it wouldn't
dry
die.
out. Yeah.
And it's growing
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah, we've got a couple 2-gallon pots in the greenhouse that are just. One of them's not really scrap cuttings, but the other one is, and they're both growing good. So
Yeah, he's like, no cuttings in June.
yeah.
It's
I
a
didn't
little
think that. I thought it was a little late in the year for it. So, but, Well, we might have to bring some plants down there or something.
Yeah.
So. Yep. Ecocentric says root cellar or humid cool room is better than canning potatoes. Yeah, that's we use our pantry. We'll put the potatoes on flats, nursery flats, with newspaper in the bottom and just a single layer, and then slide it underneath the bottom shelf where there's just enough room to get under there. So they stay in the dark. It's the coolest area. It's right on that slab. Works really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be warm down there in June.
Yeah. I had a couple of cousins that used to live in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Go visit them in the summer, and it was hot for sure.
Well, when my parents had that place on Toledo Bend, that trip we took down there was 1st of June, and that's not even south. That's
Right.
up north a ways. Yesterday, Lori tried corned beef hash she canned. Sounds pretty good.
It does.
Deb enjoyed
Theory about
your
cancer.
video. Your video.
My care of people video. Thank you.
Yeah, I told her she had to do that video because she could definitely cover the compassionate person perspective
well,
a little
okay.
better. It's a
Everybody has their strengths.
Yeah.
You've got definitely some that I don't. So
It's not that I don't care about people. It's just
no, you're just not the touchy-feely, super compassionate.
I'm more fix the cut than hold their hand.
Yes, exactly. That's all right.
Oh, Kira's sitting down for dinner.
Finally done with dinner. She's still hanging out with us.
She never said what she was making.
Yeah,
what
what you making, Kira?
What are we about to eat now? It's done cooking. Allen Farm. Yeah,
Definitely
corned
haven't
beef
tried
hash.
to can anything like that.
Well, we don't have a canning pressure cooker, so anything meat wise, you gotta do that.
I'm just nervous about it. I don't know. Even if we had all the right stuff, I feel like tacos. You can never go wrong with tacos.
Tacos, rice, mayonnaise. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, corned beef hash, the eggs, stuff for breakfast. I had my breakfast this morning was some of that homemade bread
Yeah.
with fried egg
Mm-hmm.
and what was on there? A little cheese, a little turkey,
Yeah.
and some Duke's
Got
mayo.
it. Yeah.
That's good. And coffee,
Made
lots
French
of coffee.
toast for all the kids.
Yeah.
Say all the kids. We had an extra guest last night, so
Yep.
like it's.
Lori
much
says
more
easy
to-
to use pressure canner. Don't like to use water bath canner. Yeah, the
It's just what you're used to.
I'd have to. I'm concerned about being able to maintain on the pressure canner because we have one of those glass top stoves.
Yeah.
The conduction or whatever, induction. I don't know what they are. I'd be more apt to want to do it outside on a propane burner or something. Sure, it'd work as long as you got a solid, smooth bottom one. But man, I wish I hadn't put that in here. I wish I had a nice gas stove.
I know. That's what
Yeah.
I liked, but tacos. Hey, Josh.
Josh. Yeah, so she uses glass top.
Yeah. Saying don't let the pressure canner scare you.
Yeah.
Full-
Well, I mean, you use
yeah.
a pressure cooker all
I
the
do.
time.
I use that all the
It's-
time.
But
I
it's
just
the
have
Instant
it
Pot.
canned, like, yeah.
Yeah. And that's probably just as risky in all truthfulness. Do we do any winter sowing? Want to start some fruit trees from seeds and many need chill hours. Better plant outdoors now or keep them fridge and start in spring. So we do all kinds of winter sowing. We don't grow any fruit trees from seeds. I know you need the stratification on all that stuff. Yeah, I guess it depends on what your winter's like. I mean, are you going to have the type of winter? I mean, you can't predict what your winter's going to like, but do you typically have the type of winter
Right.
that would, give you a good chance of germination and growth of those seeds? I mean, if nothing else, keep them in the fridge all winter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got that controlled environment, and a guaranteed start date. Yeah, if you definitely want to control the situation and try to guarantee growth, I would probably keep them in the fridge and then start them, and then if it was successful,
Yeah.
pretty quickly after planning out.
Yeah, Josh does water bath on glass. That's what we do too.
Yeah.
The water bath. I've just
Allen
made.
Farm, we're glad you were able to catch us
Yeah.
tonight. So yeah, we do the water bath a lot on the glass top. Had to find the right pot to use.
Yeah, because you have to have
Because
one.
we had
that's
one of the old
flat.
granite ware ones, and of course that's only touches around the perimeter,
Yeah.
and that wouldn't heat up well, and
No.
then it would overheat, and so then we found one of the stainless ones made by Ball, and it's
And
got
it works great.
the laminated smooth bottom, and it works great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What squirrel tacos? What am I missing? Got taco and then squirrel tacos. Like, wait. What?
What is our must grow foods for 2020? So
Must grow for 2020.
if to go after what we're trying to go after, we're going to need a lot of high yield stuff
Yeah.
and varieties that will store well, right? So if we're going to continue with a lot of the starches and things, we're going to need a good harvest of potatoes. We're going to need a large harvest of canning tomatoes. We'll need, because we'll get the slicers and the cherries and all that
Right.
like normal, but they're only good in season, right? And
Right.
if we want to extend this around, we're going to need a lot that we can put away. Same thing with squashes that we'll save, things like that. Some higher caloric content type stuff. Of course, there'll be lots of greens.
Lots of greens. We will not go without the sugar rush
No.
peach peppers again because those
We
were my
might need
favorite.
to look at corn again, because if we're going to maximize space, we can use the corn as trellising for beans. So might have to do that, because we're gonna run out of space. Even with all the space we have,
Yeah.
we're gonna run out of space pretty
We
quickly.
are.
Because a lot of that space out front in the big market garden, it's going to need to turn over, 3 and 4 times throughout the growing season. We'll need to grow a lot of things that we'll harvest or whatever, and turn it over and get something else in. And so, a lot of that stuff that stays in there all season long, it ain't gonna be out there. It'll be out back.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll definitely do all the seasonal stuff. Peas, radishes, things early in the year, and then a lot of your staple garden crops, that you always grow. But
Yeah.
we'll probably have to look at Seminole squash again.
Yes.
It's a high output,
Yeah.
low effort,
And
and resistant.
honestly, we didn't do them last year, but the year before we got 80
Yeah.
off of 2 seeds. I don't mean two
Two
seeds,
plants,
literally.
AT&S dogs, dragonflies.
So that made a ton of
We
pumpkin
got
or
two
squash,
two
whatever.
plants, and 80 of those, roughly 6-pound squash.
Yep. Yeah, I was just curious how they would do, so I honestly took 2 seeds and put them in the garden in different locations, and they took over the entire garden. So we'll have to find a place where it can go wild like that. But Kira wants to buy a Sugar Rush peach start from us this year. I always way overseed peppers and tomatoes, so I'll have plenty. Just let me know.
Food Force next door said got some cherry seeds from friend and peach. Give them a try. So, one thing about the fruit, starting from seed, what you end up with isn't always exactly like what you started with. So, if you just got seeds, you don't know what it started with. But if you grow your own and then go for seed. Sometimes it varies a little bit on how it comes out. So always remember that. That's why so many are started from grafts now. If you want to guarantee you get the exact same fruit from this tree to a new one, graft that cutting to make sure you get the same thing.
Do we record our harvest to know how much we grow? We have not ever worried about that in the past. We might start worrying a little bit more about that now that we're trying to grow most of our own food.
Yeah.
But no, we haven't in the past. I mean, we've kind of we've weighed things and paid attention to how much it was, but we haven't really worried about keeping a record of it.
Green Dream Project.
Hey.
Thank you. And thank you to you also for contributing to the video.
Yeah, just finished up his fence. So.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
I bet you're tired. That's a big job. That was a big job. It is.
I've stretched a lot of barbed wire in my life. And whew,
yeah.
At least you're doing it in a cooler time of year. So.
Deb's making gift boxes with her harvests and canning. It's a great idea. My sister-in-law and I, many years ago, I think it was Christmas before we moved, because they were looking at a house too. We decided we were all too old to be buying gifts for each other, so we started making each other things like that. So that's fun. I like those anyway.
Sharon doesn't like squash bugs. Hey, that Seminole squash, that Seminole tan pumpkin, Seminole squash, there's all different names for it.
Yep.
They got all over it and were eating it up. But
nothing.
It didn't matter. It survived fine. And you could take that and plant it off somewhere away from your garden, because it's going to take up a lot of space. Just let it go. Let it be.
It was completely resistant to anything
every week or two, when it gets to be a really big, and you've seen flowers and it's producing, check on it just to check for ripe fruit. But don't worry about killing squash bugs or anything. No, it's not. I mean, yeah. I mean,
honestly,
you feel like you're propagating squash bugs if you don't do something about it. It's like I'm making the situation worse on my property, but you're not going to beat them. You're not going to kill them all, right? And if you don't want to worry about them, look at them and try to kill them and all that, if you put that way away from your garden, the plants most likely are going to survive those.
They did. I was surprised because that year the squash bugs were really bad, and it killed all the other squash in the garden. Yeah. And that plant, you could see them on there, but they just were not damaging it.
Yeah, and they still made like crazy. So. Runaway homestead.
Yeah, Anna's saying the Cherokee tans were insect and disease resistant. 40 off one vine. Yeah, it sounds just kind of like what this is.
We had 2 vines and got 80. Yep. Yeah, Cherokee tans. I think that same variety or very similar to the Seminole tan, Seminole squash. So.
Pickled Brussels sprouts. We did that one year. Lori Tanner saying that tasted like sweet pickles. We pickled Brussels sprouts that year that we had a huge harvest, and we were trying to figure out what to do with all of them. Mm-hmm. And they were good. They were really good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the pickled Brussels sprouts that was the year we sold the old house.
It was the last garden there.
The last garden we had, and we actually harvested those after we were already moved out. Mm-hmm. We had kept the house, and we were just fixing it up a little bit before we sold it.
Yep.
And everything else in the garden was cleaned out, and those were still maturing. And it was like September or so, early October that year when we harvested those, trying to figure out what to do with them. And we had pickled. It wasn't that year that we pickled green beans. That was the next year.
Yeah.
I don't know how we ended up deciding on pickling them, but we didn't do just like straight pickles. It was that kind of like a dilly bean type of mix. Had some seasoning in it, and they were good.
Yeah. See if I missed any comments up there. Probably.
Do Brussels sprouts grow in a greenhouse? Sure they would. They get to be a pretty good, decent sized plant.
Yeah.
So if it's planted in the ground under a greenhouse, I would assume they would. Always had a problem with aphids. get you some ladybugs.
Yeah. And the DE seems to help with that too.
Yeah, DE does. What's the weather like right now? It's about...
Really nice.
Yeah, it was about 60 maybe.
Yeah, maybe 60, 58.
It got cloudy. It was supposed
there.
to get up around 60, 63, but then I think the clouds moved in a little earlier. And
It was cool enough you needed a light jacket, but it felt like a fall day. It felt really nice today.
Jim gave us the 2 thumbs up on the way in.
Yeah.
Have ladybugs in the house now. So do you have ladybugs or Asian lady beetles?
That's different.
They're different. Because them Asian lady beetles, they will swarm, and you don't want to squash them in the house. First of all, they stink, but they stain real bad. You will vacuum them up. So be careful with that too. Some vacuums might kind of destroy them on the way in.
Gross.
That might stink too.
Yeah, it was nice weather here today.
Yeah.
It was really pretty. It's a good day to work outside. That's what you were wanting to do anyway, so that's what we did.
Yeah. Early December, almost about 60 degrees.
Can't complain.
Not at all. Yeah, we did all
Cat
kinds
eats the Asian lady beetles. I can't talk. Well,
there you go.
gross and good.
Unless you got to feed the cat.
Our cat eats all kinds of nasty stuff, so we'll let her do her thing.
Yeah, if it's the greenish kind of yellow, that's probably what it is. And it's the time of year where it's getting, it's time.
For them to be on crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. Seemed like at my grandma's house every year at Thanksgiving that we would go. They'd be all over.
Thank you, Susan Baker. Yeah, I'll say. We haven't had a swarm come in here. So we've seen some outside, but not.
Yeah, a little. Not too bad. We had one year a couple years ago where a few got in the house, but it wasn't as bad as some I've seen.
Yeah. Jim has some light rain, high 58.
We've had quite a bit of rain, haven't you, Jim? Seems like they've had probably a little more than normal anyway.
It's our monsoon season. Arizona monsoon.
Yeah, Arizona monsoon. Yeah, pure protein for the cat. Sure. Our cat eats all kinds of things that we don't really want in our garden, so we'll let her.
Yeah.
She fell asleep today looking at a gopher hole. You could see her ears just going. She was listening and waiting for it. And then she fell asleep.
She had a lot of patience. Just not a lot of stamina.
Right. It was funny watching her.
You ever had the lady beetles, Asian lady beetles?
Yeah.
Yep, they get in the walls or something and find their way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jim's good year to get the rain with the barrels all in place.
Yeah.
But you need some more to catch all that overflow.
I know.
When you get some swales installed, start developing all that land there around the immediate area.
Yeah.
Have you some land prep for more gardens.
Greening the desert kind of thing.
All right, Sharon, have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Maybe we should road trip it out to Arizona and do a little permaculture project out there.
I don't have a tractor no more.
I know.
Well, I do, but I don't.
Would we really want to drive
You
one to
wouldn't want to
Arizona
drag it
anyway?
up. We'll
We just have to rent something.
We could take the laser level. That'll
Yeah.
speed things up. So.
Yeah. Go out there, help figure out how to do a little permaculture design out there.
Wouldn't be hard. We figured out.
Yeah.
You got Jim and Jessica too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still getting the occasional rain.
Occasional. It feels
You look at the ground, it looks like it rained today or yesterday.
constant, yeah.
But I don't know.
It just hasn't had time to dry out.
Yeah.
And it's not warm like in the
Still got
we get
puddles
those
in the yard.
summer rains that you have the heat the next day that kind of bakes it off, and we don't have that right now. So It just stays wet.
Yep. Kira says we got to go north first.
Oh, okay. You gotta come see me. I mean, it'd be a lot easier to plan a quick trip to Kira's house than it would to plan a trip to Jen.
It didn't rain here yesterday. The ground looks like it though. This morning, everything was wet.
Yeah.
It was so humid.
Yeah, Kira and Jim were talking about how wet it's been here too, and he's asking how much more. We are at least 20 inches above normal this year, right?
I think so.
At least.
Yeah.
So we're somewhere around 60.
60 something inches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is just a lot.
Mm-hmm. We're in Oklahoma, northeast Oklahoma.
Yeah, 60.
Yeah.
We're at least 60 inches for the year so far.
Now 60 inches of rain here is not like if you got 60 inches of rain there, because we're used to 40 something. So it's look at it as having 20 inches more than normal. So if you normally get 5 and you got 25, well, actually, if you probably got 15, it'd be about the same. So, yeah. Oh, Oklahoma.
Yeah. We hear that song more than we care to.
Yeah.
Oldest with her musical that she was in.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. We get to hear it a lot.
Yeah. And you get to watch it 3 nights in a row.
Mm-hmm.
3 nights in a row.
Yep. She loves it though.
Yep.
Definitely her thing. And you love her, so we go watch her.
I am not a musicals person.
No. Nope.
No. No. In fact, there was something I started watching recently. I was like, I forgot this was a musical. I can't remember what it was.
I can't either. We did have that conversation not too long ago.
I was like, never mind. I'm gone.
Yeah.
That's going to bug me now. I can't
remember. What was that? What show was that? I don't remember.
They've been wet for 2 years.
Josh said if they had 6 inches of rain there, he'd need a boat. We felt like it at times. Oh my goodness, the spring was
Runaway Homestead, sing a song. You don't want me singing. Seastead's best clip for the birthday video.
Yes,
yeah, it was very good. Yeah, if you're watching right now and you haven't seen the video that she put together for my birthday this morning, from a lot of the channels contributed to, you got to go check it out. It was great.
It was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had actually there's several in here right now.
There's Broussard Homestead.
Yep.
Pathways Homestead. There was
Homestead Dreaming. Kira. Yeah,
Homestead Dreaming. There was the Fit Farmer. There was Sow the Land.
Green
Citystead. Green Dream Project.
Yep. Is that it?
No, Casey and Tori.
Yeah.
Honey Tree Farm.
And Looney Farm. They don't actually have a...
She doesn't have a channel,
YouTube channel.
but she has Facebook, Instagram. They're a local. They're an Oklahoma-based certified nationally owned farm. She's that's Joe and Carrie. They're down in the Oklahoma City area. They were actually, if you watch the meet and greets on the Great American Farm Tour, they were at the Oklahoma meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, start measuring things in cubits.
Yeah, right.
Lynn says not musical and live in a family who is. Nick, 3 or 4 kids are all musically blessed. Yeah, we're a very musical family, musically inclined family.
Yes, but you don't like musicals.
Don't like theater and
constant music around here though.
Yeah.
Between guitars and
Natalie. Yep. Hey, it's a good life.
That's right.
Forgot Natalie.
Yeah.
Thank you, Patty. I was thinking I should have been counting on
somebody
the fingers.
Else.
Yeah.
Yeah, from every part of this country, really.
Yeah, California, to Michigan, to North Carolina,
Kansas,
Oklahoma, Arizona, Louisiana,
all over the place.
So, yeah. Even walking in, it's right in place. Couldn't walk to higher ground. That's pretty good. Man. How long have you been YouTubing? October 26th.
7th or 8th, something like that.
But made 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So just a year and a month or so.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep. I've seen Natalie sing also.
Yeah.
She's good.
Our middle daughter sings quite a bit.
Yep.
I guess the oldest too. She likes theater, and then the middle girl likes
The
guitar.
oldest has actually gotten quite a bit better singing in the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to tell her sometimes.
She's a theater kid, so she projects.
Bring it down a little bit.
It's like, you don't have to project in the living room.
Yeah. We're all right here.
Right. Yep.
Say, can you sing a solo? Solo that we don't hear it. No. Yeah.
Yeah, actually it took forever to get her to project. She was so quiet on stage. We were trying to convince her nobody can hear you, and now she has it.
Yeah.
So she's plenty loud. Yeah, so many new homesteaders on YouTube. Yeah, there are quite a bit. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
We've met a bunch of friends this way.
Yeah, we have. Meeting more all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Karen. Welcome. So what is your plans for this week?
My plans for this week?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to be working.
I don't know. I'm sure I'll be working too. I have to look at my calendar. I got a lot going on.
I can make you a list.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. There's plenty that needs to get done. I have a few more kale and chard plants that need to get in the ground.
Yeah, we got about a little over a flat worth.
Yeah, so I need to find a place for those, replace any that need replacing or whatever. But
And we need to start more.
yep, I need to clean up the currently growing kale. Just some of the ones that got a little frost damage on the edge. Just clean them up a little.
I tried one of those kale in the greenhouse today.
Yeah.
Tastes pretty good. So, I mean,
Need to start.
leaf ones about that big.
Yeah. That's the way Henley likes them best. They're sweet. I need to start another flat or 3, I guess, in the greenhouse of our just mixed salad greens.
Yeah.
We keep those going all winter. Just keep a flat, fill it with soil, and just scatter the seeds on there. Just kind of
just
cut
broadcast the whole flat.
Yeah.
And then just come and, well, she goes in, picks a leaf, cuts it, picks a leaf, cuts it, picks a leaf, cuts it. I'll either pull up a whole bunch and cut them off, or pull the plant up and pull the roots off or whatever.
Yeah.
Or just go give it a haircut, cut across.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not too worried about the tray looking pretty when I'm done. Just as long as it keeps growing. So.
Yeah. Yeah, there are always a million things to do, and really there's a lot more that I need to get done that I don't necessarily get done, but...
Well, I'd kind of be scared. Got everything done.
Yeah.
So.
Feel weird with it.
Well, it'd be like I'm forgetting something. That or I just plumb give up. So.
Yeah.
Yep, no time to ever just sit and not do anything.
Ecocentric says need to be on YouTube so I don't feel so alone.
Kira says she needs to sit down. Look through seeds this week.
We do need to do that too, I guess. We've got catalogs. We need to figure out what we need. Have to keep me under control of all the fun, exotic new things, and really more. What do we need to meet our goals this year?
Yeah.
Still got to get 1 or 2 of the fun, exotic things though.
Yeah. So Scott says, remember what you forgot when you're at work.
Yeah.
For sure.
Until you get off, and then you're tired and you forget it again.
Yeah. There was something I was going to do when I got home.
Just gotta do something. That's when you just shoot me a message and say, hey.
Yeah, that's what I try to do during the day. If I'm busy at work and I think of something, I need to do this or need that done, I'll send her a message, say, hey, don't forget this, or do that, or remind me, or something. Yeah.
What events are planned for next year? For us that we're planning on going to? Is that what I'm guessing the question is? For sure, the Bayou Bash.
Yeah, I guess we're going to Lake Charles, Louisiana in June.
Most likely, we'll be going to the shindig in April.
Yeah.
We just have to. We do have quite a bit going on within a week or two on either side of that, so we need to check that schedule really good. But most likely, we'll be there.
We've talked about some of the Mother Earth News fairs.
Yeah.
There's only 4 this year. So there's Belton, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, Polyface Farm, and Seven Springs, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what else.
We have a big year just family wise. So other than that, that might eat up a lot of our time for events just because we have a lot going on.
Yeah.
Kid graduating, all kinds of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Big birthdays, big anniversaries, all the stuff. Got a lot.
Big
It's a busy year.
anniversaries? What? Oh.
25. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll probably be on the road some. Who knows? Maybe on the road a lot.
We might. We weren't expecting to be last year, and then we were
Yeah.
a lot. We traveled quite a bit last year.
Yeah. Some things end up being kind of, I wouldn't say super spontaneous, but
We don't do super spontaneous.
it depends on what I've got going on at work and
Yeah.
what else we've got going on, and if the opportunity presents itself and it'll work out.
Yeah.
And sometimes we end up having to make a somewhat last minute decision, commit to things.
Our North Carolina trip last year was spontaneous for us.
Yeah.
We only planned it 2 weeks ahead before we left.
Yeah.
So
And that's a big trip. I mean, going 1,000 miles away. And,
Yeah. Just deciding 2 weeks before. Let's go. What's the farthest we traveled last year was North Carolina.
Yeah.
We went out to...
Congrats on coming up 15, Mama Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, farthest was Central North Carolina.
Yep.
We went out
1,000 miles door to door from here to Honey Tree Farm,
Yeah.
which was our main purpose of visiting out there. We went to lots of places though, but
Brett says he's back. I mean, did he leave?
did you notice no jokes?
He probably forgot where he was at and then just realized.
Oh no, be nice.
I mean, at our age, you know.
They went to Hawaii for their 25th anniversary.
We
We are
took-
trying to decide somewhere for
Talked
us.
about something sunny or something like that, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
25 years. Because the only time that since we've had kids, that we've gone anywhere without them was actually to go get our permaculture to science certificate. So we actually
Yeah.
spent that week. And it was on our anniversary.
8
It's kinda
days,
funny.
yeah. The first day of it was our
Yeah.
anniversary, and
Yeah. But still, we haven't like gone on a vacation with just the two of us.
we missed you,
had
Brett.
kids. He's just being rotten as usual.
I just didn't want everybody panicking, so I didn't point out that you were gone. When will they develop tube travel technology?
Right?
When they do, you try it and let me know how it works.
That would be a lot faster, wouldn't it? Great way to spend an anniversary. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We were trying to decide. Well, we enjoyed
Enjoyed the PDC.
We did. That was nice. That was really nice. We're thinking for next year, though, for 25 years, we might go do something that's just fun for the two
Yeah.
of us. Not that wasn't, but it wasn't a vacation.
I have a hard time relaxing when we travel. So
Yes, you do.
especially when we drive somewhere or something. I hate highway traveling and all that. So I never, the whole time there, I'm like anxious to get there, get off the road and get there. But then the whole time we're there, I'm anxious to get on the road and get back and get it over with. So not a lot of opportunity to just kind of relax.
How do you pick an alligator in a crock pot?
That's pretty good. Yeah, don't make it too spicy. Have a lot of bite.
Oh.
It's like, what was it? Earlier today, I heard a loud bang coming from the bathroom. The oldest was in there. I said, "What was that?" I said, "You all right?" She said, "I dropped my deodorant." I said, "Well, that stinks." Dad. I said, "Hey, don't sweat it." Well, Lavender, thanks for stopping in. Glad you made it to the live. And,
Yeah.
we're here every Sunday night at 6 p.m.
Oops. And
6 p.m.
I make
Central.
noise.
Yeah, as long as nothing gets broken between now and then.
Yeah. They're talking about their superpowers.
Yeah.
Kira chooses to teleport.
Brett said you didn't like my joke.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Jim wants telekinesis. Tell you what am I thinking?
I don't have a clue.
You're no good at that.
Yeah. We all groaned at that one. Yeah, well, I get to hear them all the time.
Usually I'm having to read them
I
though
groan
because
at
I
a few
forget
of
them.
them.
It's like, man, I heard a really good one. Can't remember what it was.
Right.
I don't have that, that bank of jokes always right there ready to just fire one out.
If we had superpowers, what would they be? I don't know.
I don't know. Probably a mute button.
Oh, for who?
Anybody in here? Well, I'd probably use a lot at work. But if it worked like through the television,
Yeah.
that'd be good too. Like during the news or certain other things in the news and all that right now.
Mute it. Yeah, I have no idea. Superpower. Just want my body to work like it used to. Right. I just need 3 of me.
We don't need that. We
Wasn't
don't.
very nice.
I can barely afford one.
Got too much to do. That's my point.
Hey, there's a lot of little to use.
Yeah.
Put them to work.
I know. Kira's power sounds good. Just kind of go anywhere you want, when you want. Let's go. Then you wouldn't have to worry about stressed out travel.
Yeah. But then would you appreciate it as much? Because everywhere would be
Yes,
near.
because you wouldn't be stressed out. You could just go and you wouldn't be stressed out. Common sense. That's so rare. Yeah. She was funny. Oh my goodness.
Oh, dang. It's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're right at.
It went fast again.
It
Always
did.
does.
Snuck up on us.
Got some bread pudding waiting for you in there with a little bit
Deb
of.
says maybe one of her and 3
sauce.
husbands. She in Utah? No, wait, that's the other way around. Okay. No.
One of Deb and 3 husbands to do the work. That'll work.
Yeah.
The only problem is that I just have 3 of you sticking your boots up
Hey.
while watching me work.
Have 3 people pointing out everything he dropped.
Right.
Oh, so Kira already come stole some bread pudding if she could teleport down here.
Yeah. It's good.
Kira, do you know the 3 fastest means of communication?
I know where you're going with this. I'm just not sure who you're going to pick on.
Thank you, Brett. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, 7 o'clock. You're waiting for me to get myself in trouble, and I'm not going to.
He's not. He's like,
Deb's
never mind.
and.
Uh-huh.
I'll let you look that one up.
Yeah, everybody's staring at you knowing where you're going, so who are you going to?
You can look up the 3 fastest means of communications.
Yep.
Alrighty, well, it's I'm showing 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're right 1 minute till.
Pretty close.
So, I'm sure that
The power to heal all the sick. That'd be nice. Nice power.
we want to be sure and honor the start time of our friends that kick on at 7 o'clock. So, appreciate everybody joining us as usual. Here, you go ahead. Close it up.
No, you're all right. You're good.
Go ahead.
You're perfectly
turn.
fine. Keep going. Everybody's telling you happy birthday anyway.
I do appreciate all the birthday wishes. So,
Yes.
it means a lot. Thank y'all. I'm glad to have all of y'all for friends. So, thanks again for the video stuff and checking that out. And putting it together.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's really good.
Yep. So, y'all have a good one. We're going to go get some bread pudding and coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And how heavy did you go on the bourbon?
It's not that heavy this time.
All right.
I think a bourbon sauce that goes over it.
Yeah. So, you may or may not see some weird social media postings after the bourbon sauce kicks in.
Just enough to make everybody sleep.
So be sure and watch her feed tonight. All right. Well, y'all have a good one. And we'll see you next week. We do have a video scheduled to come up Tuesday morning. Next episode of Permaculture Tools. It's kind of turning into Permaculture Tools Day, right? It's a lot of them are on Tuesdays. So you'll be sure and check that out. Watch for it that morning. So. If not before, we'll see you next Sunday night, 6 o'clock Central. And y'all have a good week.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.